Hi everybody, it's Truth Be Told. Today we are going to talk about what it is to be an RDA, what is an RDA, and what it takes. So let's get to it. Okay, so an RDA is a registered dental assistant. I am a registered dental assistant in the state of Texas. I did a trade program, which took about 3 weeks to complete. Actually, I take that back. It was 6 weeks to complete. It was one of the best things that I have ever done. I've been doing this since 2015, and I still love what I do. So, those of you who are thinking about being a registered dental assistant, here are your options to be a registered dental assistant. 1, you can go to a trade school. That's the route that I took. 2, you can go to college and get an associate's degree with it. Now, associate's degree are not needed to be a dental assistant. It's optional. Now, how would an associate's degree benefit you? If on your resume you're competing with another assistant, they're most likely going to go with the one that has the associate's degree. But that being said, the years that you have in experience will overpower the degree at any time. So let's say, for example, you graduated with an associate's degree and you're going to go apply for this job, and then you have another assistant applying for the same position, and she has 10 or he has 10 years of experience. That 10 years of experience is going to be more valuable than the associate's degree, which is why the degree program isn't very beneficial. But if you know what, you decide you want to do something, but you really don't know what you want to do yet, like you want to excel in your career, within an RDA, an assistant program with an associate's degree is definitely recommended, because you can take that to get a bachelor's degree in business and etc., other things that maybe you want to pursue. The third option to get your RDA is hands-on training. So in Texas, you actually don't have to go to a trade school. You don't have to go to college. You can get the job at a very low rate and get hands-on training with the doctor. You do that for 2 years, and after that, then you can go apply for your state license. So that process is a little bit different. I actually didn't do that way. It takes a lot longer. I have a family, and I couldn't afford to get paid very little. And you gotta think about it, it's almost like you're working and training at the same time. So you're gonna be started out really, really low. So assistants can get paid ranging between $24K to $56K. I will say I am, actually I'm not gonna say where I am, but I will tell you I live very comfortably, and I have a house, and I'm able to travel and do things like that with my career. But again, I've been doing this since 2015, so I have a few years under my belt. The more years that you have, the more pay, because you're more experienced, you're more knowledgeable, you're easier to train. Training comes a long way. So now let's talk about the costs. The cost for my education trade school program was about $3,000 something. So honestly, I paid it with my tax return. That's what I did. That's the great thing about being an RDA, is that you don't have to be in debt. And the best thing about trade schools is that you're going directly learning about that trade. You're not going there to go take some extra classes, like things that you won't need in order for the associate's degree route. The associate's degree, you have to take so many credits, so many classes in order to just get your associate's degree. And honestly, in this field, you don't need it. But like I said, if you want an associate's degree, by all means, go right ahead. Education can never be taken away from you. But also, if you don't have the money to pay for an education, or you don't qualify for financial assistance for education, then don't sweat it. It's gonna be okay. You can make a career with an RDA. So you do the trade program, you pass your exam, and then you get your license. Or you have the other route. If you have the time, the patience, and the money to not worry if you're gonna, be struggling, then get in with a doctor who's willing to train you, and that's another way. So that's the best thing about the RDA career field. There's so many ways to get in. We do take x-rays, impressions, things like that. It's a lot of fun. I specialize in orthodontics, and I enjoy it every single day. That's another thing. I'm gonna make a segment about that. So if you like what you saw today and you got some really good information about being an RDA, then go ahead and subscribe, because that really supports me to make more videos like this about the career. So I will make a segment about the specialties. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, we have general, we have ortho, we have oral. So it's a lot of branches to get information about and deciding which way to go in your career. Bye. Thank you for checking out Truth Be Told.